Hello, everyone. It's Mike from Downtown Comics, and we're here to go over all the new comics shipping in the first week of November, November 5th, 2025. As always, downtowncomics.com is the place to go to check out all the comics and covers, and liking, sharing, and subscribing is appreciated. All right. We got a full table. Let's get started with the independents this week. All right. Adventure Time, number 7. The EC Cruel Universe. It's a new issue. That's a cool cover. They do have cool covers. Doctor Who is back, the new number 1. Shiny and non-shiny. Our VR Troopers. Archie versus Minor Threats. That one hits number 3 in that miniseries. Tex Arcanum, that's wrapping up at number 4. Our latest Resident Alien. What is that? That number is hard to read from here. All right. That is number 3 on that one. Our new Shadow Man miniseries is on number 3. Monster High has another one-shot called Shock and Awe. From Ignition Press, we have a new one called No Place. I sort of remember this title. Impact Winter. It looks like it's getting a one-shot called Evenfall. I sort of remember that. Thundercats has a new side series. Pumra? I don't know. It's that newer character, I believe. She gets her own book. So, there you go. Number 1 on that. Gargoyles, that Demonia miniseries continues. Our Star Trek Red Shirts, I think, is wrapping up with number 4. Our ongoing Godzilla in the IDW verse. That hits number 4 as well. It's got a few covers here. There we go. Our Quick Stops. Nemesis Forever, the latest Nemesis miniseries, hits number 3. Our Savage Sword of Conan magazine size is hitting number 11. Void Rivals is up to number 24. And there's a small pile there. We'll do that right at the end. Planet Death, that one is on number 2. Oh, okay. Thought more came out. We've got a couple of Spawn books. One is Scorched. Assorted Crisis Events hits number 6. G.I. Joe starts a new arc with the Dreadnought War on number 13. So plenty of covers for that one. Rook Exodus hits number 8. We got DuckTales. Oops, sorry. DuckTales. Thundercats Lost. Brand new Speed Racer. Now, in my notes, it said that they gave us new copies because maybe something was wrong with the original printings of number 10, so it's probably not new technically, but if there was a big problem, which I don't remember there being, those are new versions. And Big Rig is hitting number 4. Post Malone's Big Rig. And then we'll do that small pile here. So Viking Moon number 1 has a second print. This is our Dynamite, the crossover for the Dynamite universe. Blood Red. Cal Exit. Toxic Crusaders. Another reprint from Archie. Sabrina, the Teenage Witch Giant, number 1. That's reprinted. And then a new one from Oni Press called Crownsville. So it looks like horror crime, just from the picture anyway. All right, so there's our independents. Let's go to DC. Got 2 new absolutes. Green Lantern is the first one. Nope. Okay. Absolute Superman is the second one. Only 2 covers on that one. Batgirl, she's new. The Adventures of Superman Book of L continues. The ongoing new Batman hits number 3. That's shiny. Plenty of different covers to choose from. Which one? Which one? All right, our reprints continues with Batman number 47. Other than maybe retelling the origin and maybe getting a bat plane or something. I'm not sure what's significant about this, but it's so old I don't know. Martian Manhunter gets a new printing of number 6. That's a second printing. JSA is new at number 13. Got a new Birds of Prey. And if you missed some cryptos, we get second printings of 1 and 2. So those are back with new printings. We have a new Harley and Ivy miniseries. So if you're fans of those characters, check that out. And there's plenty of covers for that one. Gotham Academy, it's number 2. The Cheetah and Cheshire rob the Justice League. That is number 4. That may be the last one. And more Poison Ivy with her ongoing book, hitting number 38. That's shiny. And 2 more. Teen Titans Go. And then we have our big KO tie-in. So you were wondering if you read KO, what happened to Batman? This miniseries is going to tell you. So it's called Night Fight with a K. And it should be pretty cool. So I would suggest picking that up. All right, on to Marvel. So we've got 4 new Age of Revelation books again. We're into the second issues now. So Binary gets a number 2. Amazing X-Men gets a number 2. The Laura Kinney Sabretooth gets a number 2. And Long Shots. All right, so they all get number 2s. Regular Avengers. We're also going to see this Inhuck Lee Streetverse cover theme this month in a lot of books. So these are pretty cool. And there you go for Avengers. Echo gets a one-shot. Amazing Spider-Man, who is in space. There's our street cover for Spider-Man. Looking cool. Looking dapper. Legacy of Vader. Moon Knight. Our Spirits of Violence. And 1 Ultimate title, Ultimate X-Men this week. Hitting issue number 21. And spinning off from the Imperial miniseries, this is one of our other spin-offs, Planet She-Hulk. So we're going to find out what happened when she stopped by and took over for Bruce on Planet Hulk there. And then we got Miles Morales, who is just, I mean, I love that jacket and those pants. I mean, I'm too old to wear that stuff, but that's pretty cool. I would wear that outfit. All right, and lastly, we've had some Predator tie-ins. We have our first official Alien tie-in to the Marvel Universe. Alien versus Captain America. Here we go. Will the shield, that is a cool cover. Will the shield melt to acid? That is the question. I say nay. But anyway, there we go. So, good week for all the companies involved. A lot of cool independents in DC, getting some KO. We got some Age of Revelation for Marvel. So, good stuff. Thanks for watching, everyone. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.